Coffee with Chase, October 18th. Last night, Coffee with Chase was very late at night, and I choked on the espresso, which was lame. Today, I'm gonna better introduce the coffee. We started a new coffee yesterday. It's an Ethiopian coffee from the Basha Bekele region. It's roasted by HELM. HELM is a local roaster that I'm a big fan of. Jill over there does delightful roasting. Last night we started with the Lamarzico Leva profile, and I am excited about that. I felt that 18 grams was a nice dose for it. We started with a grind size of 10, and I felt that maybe I wanted to coarsen up to an 11. See how that went. I've got a level with the 8 people who are consistently watching. Getting pretty tired. It was a nice idea at the start of the month, but after 18 episodes, I'm kind of tired of the filming and the editing. I kind of just want to drink my coffee in peace and not have any extra work to do on top of it. Coffee is like a chill ritual to my day, and turning it into a daily video making escapade has not made it enjoyable. I think the consistency of it has led to me better understanding the Decent as an espresso machine and its capabilities. But I would have been equally happy to slowly explore those things without a daily ritual. All right. We're using the Lamarzico Leva profile made by Damien. We've got our limit set to 36 grams out. It's a pretty cold shot. Looks like it, what is that? Like, well, it starts the pre-infusion at 98, 99 degrees Celsius, but it cools down to like an 88 degree during the infusion time, which is interesting. I suppose that's a bit of what the Leva machine does, because it's got this huge group head that is collecting all the water and then the spring pushing it through. So I guess it would be quite a bit colder of shots just by virtue of it being a lever machine. Let's let her rip. Yeah, that really explains why the final heat up time is so distinct. Heating up to 99 is quite a bit for a thermoblock machine. Yeah, so we miss it a little bit at first. So it starts with like a 6 mils per second flow for pre-infusion, 3 bar pressure goal, and then it ramps up 8 bars of pressure initially, and then we have a slow ramp down, as in theory the spring lever would lose hour. Huh. "31-second shot." That's within the time goals that we'd like to see. I just sort of expected that our pressure ramp would get a bit further. So I wonder if maybe that finer grind size was more appropriate. But we have to taste and find out. Should have cleaned out my knockbox before doing this. There's all sorts of coffee and filter paper in there. What a mess. Give our coffee a little stir. Wow, that smells great. Like orange marmalade. Lots of orangey notes for this coffee. I think this might be the best coffee that we've made on Coffee with Chase so far. Okay, cheers. That still smells hot. I said cheers, like we were gonna drink it right then, but I brought it up to my mouth and I really don't feel like burning my tongue this morning. This demi has relatively small amount of ceramic. It's pretty thin and it's got this narrow mouth. So I feel like it holds so much heat and temperature compared to like this demi is pretty thick. There's a lot of ceramic. So all of that clay absorbs a ton of heat and it's got a big wide open mouth. So the shot cools down pretty quickly, very pleasantly, and you can drink it pretty quick. Same with like this more Italian style demi. But sometimes these thinner with narrower mouths, they just take forever to cool down and be sippable. All right, cheers. Wow. That's so tasty. A bit bitter and harsh at the end. Like maybe we need to shorten up our ratio a little bit. But wow, those orange flavors are delicious. I'm really excited about this coffee. Very tasty. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. We'll see you tomorrow with an improved shot. Cheers.